Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So in this one we are going all the way up to Hereford for another restaurant who have got drainage problems, of course. And we're going to go work out why they keep getting blockages and why they've got sewage flooding into their basement. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm on TV. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So apparently under this cover we have a blockage. So yep, there it is. Let's see what we're going to do about it. Well, here we are in the basement, and I believe that is sewage dripping through the wall, and I believe the pipe above us is a pump pipe. So over here in the corner we should have a little pump chamber that takes the water away from the basement. So the idea of this pump chamber is it just takes any water that's spilt in the basement, any rainwater that finds its way in, which in theory shouldn't be any, but the pump's just up just in case kind of thing. So I'm going to do my little trick with the magnet to find the cover because it's just easier than trying to pry it up. The trick is just getting the magnet in the right spot, and in theory we should be able to lift the cover up. Now apparently this pump pumps back to the manhole that's blocked, so that explains a lot and why the pump's not pumping it away. So we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get the blockage clear up the top. We'll then deal with the pump chamber, and then we also have a camera survey to do to find out why it keeps blocking. No, that's alright. So I'm going to use my little pin that's got a hook on the end to try and work out where the channel is, what direction this is going. I'm going to try and clear this with the rod. We do have to camera this, and we're going to have to do some jetting, but that's to come. But if I can rod it and get the water away enough to get the camera in there, happy days. Let's see if I can get rod in there first. Yeah. So this could be going one of two ways. There's a straight channel coming through the middle, so it's either going the way I'm rodding, or it's going back the other direction.
Oh, I should have gone then over there.
What's that pipe coming in over there?
This is still drain here.
So we got some gurgling over in the far corner by a stack pipe, so I am now thinking it goes the other direction. I'm just going to stick the bar back in, see if I can feel any branches coming in from the side that might point me in the direction that this is flowing.
This way.
At this point, I'm absolutely convinced it's deeper on the closer side, so I'm going to try and rod it in the other direction. What's the other side of this wall? Is that still basement, or is that...
hang on, I think it's toilets. I think it's the...
So for YouTube reasons, I'm going to talk over this bit because my phone is ringing and I don't know whether YouTube likes the Doctor Who theme tune or not. Go on, run away. Well, it seems like it is running. We've got plenty of sewage in there. I'm sure there's some wipes in amongst this as well. Let me know what you think is in there and what you think the problem is at this point. There's going to be a big reveal a bit further on when we camera this of what the problem actually is. And there's going to be plenty more work to do here. But, yeah, we'll let this run away. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with the pump, get that flowing away, get the camera through it, and get this job done.
It's come in handy a few times, so we're just going to do it now. So the question is, where does that pump go? Or the other thing it's quite handy for actually is you'll go inside and flush the toilets to test that. But by the time you get that out, the water's gone. So I can like take it back on that video and go, oh yeah, it does go through there. It's quite handy. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to be able to rod it and clear it. A few wipes and stuff in there, as you'd expect.
So do we think we've got a crack in like maybe one of these stacks?
Well, I think that can be it, surely enough. Oh, that could be a problem. Where's it coming from?
So I don't know if you caught that, but there seems to be some kind of hole in the half channel. You can see water flowing out of it. There's not meant to be a hole there. I shouldn't be able to get a screwdriver into it.
You guys turn it on? Yeah. I'll just see if I can see any water coming through it.
So straight away the hole in the benching of this chamber is going to need addressing. You might be able to see it better from this angle. Just there at the bottom. Now, yeah, that's not meant to be there. There's no pipe there. It's just a hole. But it also seems like the channel in the bottom is damaged. You can see the clay coming through down the main line to where the hole is in the middle. And then beyond that, there seems to be a bit of pipe missing. So this is going to need a new half channel through that section. And then go from there. So we've just switched the pump on and we're going to test it and see if anything comes through this manhole, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of it at all. Now, I'm going to go down and check on the pump myself in a second, but yeah, it's definitely not making it this far. Whilst I got this chamber up, we might as well check the toilets, make sure they're flushing through. Well, the way that's been piped in, that's going to cause issues as well.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe someone flushed the gel and stuff.
Should we push the Descales so that one comes out?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to do that as well, yeah.
It seems like we've got some water building up again in the bottom of the channel, so I'm going to give it another rod. We've definitely not completely cleared this, but we will find out when we get the camera through there in a second what is going on. So stick around for it, it's going to be a good one. And I feel like there's probably going to be a future video on this if it's me who comes back and does the remedial work. I'm going to stick the screwdriver in that hole again, and you're going to see exactly how big a void this is. There's also a hole over this side as well, which I can push the screwdriver right down into, which shows where this half channel is broken and missing. Or both. Get a picture of it for the office.
There's always something in there. Picture of that in there as well.
I'm bored of looking at this manhole for 5 minutes, so we will come back to it. But let's go sort the basement out and see if we can get this pump going. I know this is something you're not meant to do and pull it up on the cable, but there was no rope to pull it up on, and I didn't want to pull it on the hose just in case I pulled that off the pump. So I believe this pump is running, it's just not running away. So what I'm thinking is we're going to strip the pipe off of it, put the wet vac on the pump pipe and suck it back through. So I think some of the sewage has possibly come back up the drain and clogged in this pipe. So if we can suck that back through, get this pump running, hopefully we should see it coming through the manhole. I think that might have got it, so let's get this pump back together. We'll get it back in the hole, go up to the manhole and see if it's pumping through. We'll just switch this off in a second and we'll go at the top, get the pump put back on, and hopefully we'll see it in the manhole. And we are backing up again, so we're going to give it another rod. I promise you I will jet this and I will camera it, so stick around for that. Once again, my phone is ringing, and the reason for that is the office are chasing me for when I'm going to be at my next job.
Alright, I'll give you a call now and I'll give you a call back.
Alright, I'll speak to that. Alright, bye.
Yeah, you should
Right, let's get that pump switched on.
come back to the box. Okay, yeah, turn them all off and turn the right down as well. The right is on the extra one, what we're going to do is we're going to go for our where it's off, press and hold it.
Right, we're back at the manhole, we got the camera, so let's put the camera through and finally see what is going on. Out of interest, is anyone counting how many times I've picked up and put this manhole back down? Here we go, are you ready for this? So, straight away we have a clay to cast connection, which isn't an issue at all, although the old cast pipe is very rough. It's holding a little bit of water in the bottom, but I don't think that's our biggest issue. We have bigger issues further down the line. We do have a little bit of silt holding in the bottom as well. I think that's probably what the pump has sent out. You've seen it all come through. The next thing I found of interest in this pipe is coming up on the right hand side. Now to me, that looks like an old plunger disc. It's round, and if you look right in the middle of it, it seems like there's a hole there. I could be wrong, but if you look at the end of my blue drain rod, doesn't it look like a plunger disc? So I'm thinking someone's tried clearing something here in the past and has lost the disc off the end of their rod. We then carry on down, lots of dirt on the sides of the pipes, and we come down to this blockage. So we're going to have to get the jetter in here. There's no other way of doing this. I'm thinking the spear jet would be a good jet for this one. So what I'm going to do is push the jet down as far as I can. Hopefully get it down to that blockage, stick it on, put the camera behind, and hopefully we should see what's going on, fingers crossed.
Trying to find out what's wrong with it. I think I found it.
What do you mean, not here, sir?
Yeah, there's something wedged in there further down the pipe.
Right, here we go. Awkward bit of editing. So I'm going to try and sync this up best I can. I'm not promising miracles, but hopefully this footage will line up with what's on the camera. Fingers crossed. Right, there's more work to do at this site. I'm actually going back there next week at the time of filming this. But I don't want to disturb that plunger disc. I'll worry about that when I come back next time. But yeah, for now, I'm going to leave it alone where it is. Because the last thing I want is that to fall down, wedge across the pipe, cause issues. Where it is, it's out of the way. It's not going to cause issues for a couple of days until I come back. But yeah, I'm going to put the jet on a low pressure to get it down to the other end, because at this point, typically I couldn't push it. But yeah, that's the reason I'm not touching the plunger disc, because I don't have time to stay here all night trying to get that out. Right, I've been editing this over 2 days, and I've completely forgotten what I've said, but I can't remember if I've asked you all to subscribe. I'm sure I have. I appreciate every single one of you that subscribes, that watches the videos, leaves likes, leave comments, and interacts. To quote Louis from Fix Radio from a event I went to recently, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So, yeah, I think that's about right, isn't it? Should we do that? So it looks like we're in a downstream manhole, but wait until you see what I find next. This is where the future works comes into play. We're definitely going to have to do something with what I find. So before I do show you, I just want to get the manhole quick rinse round, give the camera a rinse off so we get a good picture. We'll survey back down and you're going to see exactly what the problem is. And yeah, it's not good. Really not good. Bit of a channel update. It's not really related to this video, but I may have something new coming to the channel. If everything goes well, hopefully you shall see something fairly soon, fingers crossed. Yeah, I hope you're as interested in seeing if it's any good like I am. But keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out. I won't tell you yet. You're not going to believe this. I've got this far through the video to find out I've lost the footage off of the drain camera for this part. The footage cuts off at the plunger disc. Whether I click stop or whether that's software fault, I don't know. But if you look at this image, look at the bottom of the pipe. That's not water. That is a massive void right as it joins the clay to go into the manhole. I'll zoom in, you can see the manhole ahead. So you can tell it's the manhole. If you look at the top left-hand corner of the pipe, you can see the brickwork quite clearly. But if you look below here, that is a massive void. Now, we're going to come back next week. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get a patch liner from the manhole over this hole. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully all goes well, but you will find out. I will let you know. Well, now we know everything's working, I'm going to put the cover back down on the pump, head back to Bristol, and, well, I say head back to Bristol, I've still got a job in Cirencester, but you're going to see that in the next video. But, yeah, I'll get this one back down, and we will be back here hopefully very soon, and get this all rectified. Sorry about the footage on the camera, I don't know what I did there. As always, thanks for watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible, as I always say, and every single one of you counts. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.